Hey everybody, it's me, Shelly. I just want to go live and I want to wish you all a happy Saturday. I'm going to wait here a couple seconds to see if we've got a couple viewers today. This was kind of a random live I just put together just because I haven't been on here as much as I was during the challenge, of course. If this is the first time you are hopping on my video today, I did a 100-day live challenge is probably how most people know me, to be honest with you. I'm new to network marketing. I'm new to this industry as of last year. So I thought the challenge would be a really good way to kickstart my business. So with that said, all I really want to talk about today is number one, today is day number 14. I started a health challenge on April 1st. And the reason why I did a health challenge is because the last 100 days, right, of the video challenge, I was so concerned about getting on that video, getting it done, that I kind of ignored the needs of my body. Gained a little bit of weight, started running out of energy. There were a couple nights that I actually did my live like after midnight because I just could not keep my eyes open. So that is why it was time to do a health challenge. I tried to start one in January, but that didn't really happen because I know most of us do that weight loss New Year's resolution, but we always end up breaking it, right? Pretty early on in the year. So thought April was a good time to kickstart the health and wellness challenge for myself and get ready for the summer. Because we all want to have that beach body, right? When we're going out there and we're going swimming, we're going on vacations, stuff like that. A little bit about what I'm doing. I'm a keto diet focused person. Starting something different. That's because I'm starting to realize I'm sensitive to food. So if you kind of want to know what I'm doing, I am doing a system, a plan, a 30-day system. Not going to tell you what it is. You would have to ask me in private about what products I'm using, but I can tell you when I am eating my daily meal for the day, it is keto focused. And if you don't know anything about keto dieting, it is where you have a higher fat intake. So I had eggs and bacon this morning, which was a keto diet approved. So one of my passions is organic foods and just living that healthy lifestyle. Eventually, one of these days, I will be 100% eating organically. That is my long-term goal. So one of my passions, health and wellness. That's why the challenge this time is not business related. It was, it's time to start focusing on my health so I can get the energy I need to get going on this business, right? So with that said, this is day number 14, and I could tell you from day one up until like kind of the halfway mark here, I could tell a huge difference. I feel a lot lighter just by adjusting a couple things. I am cutting out pretty much anything with added sugar. So cookies, cakes, anything with gluten, cutting out gluten, and just focusing on drinking coffee, tea, and water at this time, and focusing on anything that's keto diet approved. So long-term goal, I do want to have a health blog. I have a health page at this time. I just started it a couple weeks ago. Soon I'm going to start sharing more so keto related posts and keto tips because I'm kind of a believer in this diet. I've been studying it for a while. So Healthy from Home is that business page, and then eventually it will turn into a blog, WordPress, or whatever I choose to do the website. So anyways, guys, I kind of want to turn more to business focus now. We're all in the industry of, most of us, I feel like on my page, are internet marketers, affiliate marketers. You guys want to be, most of you guys eventually want to fire your boss, right? Eventually, we all just want to be remote workers. We want to make money from home. We know that we're worth more than the 9 to 5. I'm huge about that. If you watch my challenge, you know I am all about being an entrepreneur, because I am naturally. So with that said, I kind of just want to bring up 3 different points. I have notes today so I don't get off track. Basically, bonus Facebook tips today. You know how they changed that pesky algorithm that everybody talks about on Facebook. And I kind of want to bring up some points. I'm an observer. I look at what people do on Facebook. I don't just post. I look to see what other people are doing and what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right, maybe ways to help them out. Because if you're not familiar, if you look on my picture, it says Branding University. We're all about branding yourself and not focusing on a company per se or, you know, product. It's about creating value and creating a name for yourself. So with that said, point number 1 I want to bring up today about Facebook and what I've been seeing in these groups that I'm a part of, business groups. I see a lot of people not being social. I will notice that people will like my photo when I take a picture of myself, or they just like my quote of the day, because I do a lot of motivational stuff. But you guys, I want to give you a warning. If you guys are just going to keep liking stuff and scrolling, and you know, you all have caught yourself in the middle of the night, you can't sleep, you're just scrolling that Facebook feed and you're liking pictures that look cool to you, I could tell you this, that is hurting your Facebook algorithm. Instead of liking, guys, how about you take the time to hold down that like, right, and hit love instead, or hit wow, or hit angry even. Maybe some people I made mad. I've noticed I've made a couple people mad out there in this world. Of the VIP block party is growing as we speak, right? So I would say, you know, number 1, guys, instead of just liking, go ahead and throw up a different type of emotion. And I talked about this the other day on a live. You know, when you are more emotional, you connect with your audience. So outside of the emotions on people's posts, you know, emotion really connects people with their audience. And I think that's why I did so well with my life challenge, because, you know, I got emotional. I like told everybody, you know, my story and just kind of let it all out there. So same kind of thing with Facebook algorithms. You got to throw up some kind of emotion, stop just liking, and go ahead and comment. And I see a lot of you guys doing this, and I really appreciate the other entrepreneurs out there that you guys are taking the time to hitting love. You guys are taking the time to say something, you know, and kind of going into another point about saying something. You know, I post in groups, at least I have so far the past couple of months. And I kind of noticed a trend. A lot of people just say info. I've talked about this before, but I have to bring it up again. It's always on my mind. If you guys are going to ask for information, you know, this is social media. So you got to be social. If you want information about somebody's opportunity, you know, you are doing yourself a disservice by not talking to that person that you want to maybe do business with, guys. It's not about shooting out a link. It's not about the company name. It's not about the compensation plan. It's not about, you know, maybe firing your boss in 5 years. You got to communicate. You have to build that relationship, and Facebook is going to reward you for that, because they can see what you're saying in Messenger, guys. It's all over TV. You know, Facebook keeps our conversations. I hate to say it, but it's true. So they can see when you guys are talking in Messenger, and a lot of you guys are not. You're asking me for information, and you're so lazy that you don't even want to talk. And that kind of tells me something about that person. When they ask me information and they can't even say anything besides a thumbs up. I kid you not, guys. Some people ask me for information for my businesses, and they thumbs up me. When I say, hi, how are you? Where are you from? They literally thumbs up me. That is sad, guys. That is not someone that is hungry for success. You guys got to talk. I'm sorry. if you cannot talk in a simple message on Facebook, then I would consider not wanting to be an entrepreneur. A real entrepreneur, like if we could, we would stand on our roof and scream to the world how great it is to be an entrepreneur, how great it is to have our own schedule. You know, we just want to tell the world how happy we are, how positive we are, you know. But when you're talking to somebody in Messenger, they just say info and they put a thumbs up, they put emoji, they can't even type. I just go on to the next, guys. If you know, anybody that sees this replay and you want information about what companies I'm associated with, how I make money from home, you are going to have to talk to me. And most of the time, I'm going to ask if you can get on the phone with me. Most of the time, it's actually a phone conversation. For one of my main businesses, we do require that we talk to you. So just kind of side venting there. People, this is social media. If you can't talk to people about business, I would consider going back and looking at Indeed.com and looking for a job. Maybe you just need that manager to tell you what to do. Maybe you just need, you know, that person to just tell you what to do with your life. You know, you don't have ambition. You don't have ambition to talk to people. Maybe you should just go back to the 9-to-5 grind and just forget about becoming an entrepreneur, because it is important that you have strong communication skills. It all starts with typing, I would assume. And you also need to be able to talk to people on the phone. So you got to get over yourself, guys. Stop being shy. You know, maybe you need to practice talking to yourself. I don't know what to tell you, but you need to start talking to people if you really want to become a serious entrepreneur and fire your boss one day. It is time to speak up. So that I'm going on to my next point though. So tip number 2 for today's video is you guys need to create your own content. So by me getting on this live right now, I'm creating my own content, and this belongs to me. I will be downloading this video and uploading it to my YouTube channel in the near future. Maybe I'll just do it tonight. Let's just get it done tonight, right? The night is young, the day is young. So if you guys are not creating your content, Facebook does not like the fact that you guys keep recycling old posts. You're sharing funny videos. You know, sometimes I like to analyze people and their profile. Like when somebody asks information, hey, how do I join your team? I go hop on their profile and I'm scrolling, guys. These people do not look serious. When you've got half of your profile is just somebody's like funny video off of YouTube with a little bit of a comment, or not even a comment at all, that tells me they're not serious. That tells me that they just want to goof off, guys. You need to be thinking about this. If you want to make money from home, you think big, you want to fire your boss, you got to get serious. You got to start coming up with some content. And just getting on this video, that is content, guys. I'm talking video, I'm talking posts. You can get on canva.com and you could create your own post through canva.com. By the way, that's what I use. If you guys want to know what I use for posts, Canva, free website. Okay, that is what I'm talking about, because Facebook algorithms, they do not when you guys keep sharing videos, keep sharing posts, and you're not saying anything. At least if you're gonna share, I would say maybe 3 times a week. Let's just keep it at 3 times a week. If you guys just have to share this amazing post, keep it to 3 times a week. But I want you guys to edit that and add a comment. Say, hey, I really want to share this amazing video right now. You guys should check it out. If you guys really have to share something, make sure you drop a comment or edit it, whatever you need to do, and make it kind of your own. You see what I'm saying? It just blows my mind when I see other people in this industry. Oh, hey, Mark, I just saw you. What's up, Mark? the creator of Branding You had to make his appearance. Now I'm nervous you're watching me. Okay. So I've kind of noticed just like a trend. People love to just keep sharing these videos that make them laugh. Maybe they share a sad video that make them cry. I mean, kudos to you for tapping into your audience's emotions. But I'm looking at people's profiles, and it makes me cringe in my chair when I talk to people that just want to be an internet marketer, and I go hop on that profile, and it's terrible, guys. It's all shared videos from YouTube from like 5 years ago, or maybe they shared a funny moment from the election that they just can't get over. That bugs me. I'm sorry, it really bothers me when I see stuff like that. And Facebook doesn't like it either. Thanks, Mark. He's taking advantage of that Facebook algorithm. He's hitting the love button. Thank you. So that's my tip today, guys. You need to start creating your content, even if it's just hopping on a video. That's all you just created it. Nobody else has done it yet. Do a video, or hop on canva.com and make a really cool looking post. And that is like creating content, guys. Maybe you don't have any value to give yet. Maybe you're still learning the whole industry. You don't know what to say yet. Maybe you can just steal a quote and just pop it in canva.com and make a cool looking post. That's creating content. I'm not trying to make this complicated, guys. I'm just trying to help you guys out with your Facebook profiles. So, and then the lovely algorithm. So that's kind of my second point. Point number 3, the last point I was going to make today. If you guys are going to advertise in groups, I can tell you I'm guilty of this, by the way, before I keep talking. If you guys are going to post in groups, I see a lot of you guys just copying and pasting in about 10 to 15 to 20 groups a day. You're not editing your posts. You're just copy pasting over and over and over and over. And then you're going to go to Facebook jail, and then you're locked up for a week, and then you're going to get mad for a week. So Facebook does not like when you're copying and pasting the same thing and sharing it across the groups. I could tell you I have been doing this the last 6 months, and I could tell you it really was working for me in 2017, and then maybe the first month of 2018. But to be honest with you, it has not done anything for me in the past couple months. It has thrown me in Facebook jail because I kept copying and pasting and recycling old content, right? So I would say, if you guys are going to go in, all these different groups, and you're trying to get leads, you're trying to get people to find you. Maybe you have an amazing opportunity you want to share. Maybe you're doing multiple companies. Whatever you guys are trying to advertise, a product, service, whatever you're doing. What I would focus on going forward is, why don't you just come up with 5 different pieces of content? So let's say 5 posts. Okay, and why don't you just share maybe each post and let's just say 5 different pieces of content and 5 groups a day. I think you're going to be really safe if you do that, because you're not recycling them. So maybe the night before, because we love Mondays. I love Mondays. I'm an entrepreneur. I can't wait till the sun comes up on Mondays because I'm ready to go with my content and what I'm going to do that week, right? So maybe Sunday night, when you guys are kind of winding down, you're trying to figure out who you're going to talk to for the week. Why don't you just come up with 5 new pieces of content, 5 different posts, and why don't you just try 5 groups, 5 target groups that that you've had engagement from. And I can think of 5 right now on the top of my head that I'm going to start focusing on that are catered more towards entrepreneur, startup, and networking, right? As far as people that are posting a jobs group, if you guys are trying to post a business in a jobs group, you guys are wasting your time, just kind of throwing that out there. So I'm actually removing myself from all of those jobs groups by the end of this weekend. Because I think what's kind of happening in those groups, those online job groups, people are getting mad that they're getting spammed with all these businesses. So I would probably say stop going in jobs groups and start posting in groups that you know it's safe to post an opportunity that maybe is more your target market. So my target market is, you know, entrepreneurs. I've got a couple different companies that have different type of products, but they are business. They're not like hourly jobs. So I'm going to just focus on being in groups that have some kind of word related to entrepreneurism or business. I'm going to stay away from jobs groups going forward, guys, because it has gotten me into Facebook jail. I can tell you right now, and it's not a fun feeling when you just want to post and you just want to go live in all these groups and you can't. You're in Facebook jail. You don't want that to happen to you guys. So I am here to give you guys some information and advice, because I don't want y'all making the same mistakes that I did. And it hurts, you know, and I'm not saying all of my information is on Facebook, but Facebook has got the most users of all the platforms. So I can tell you right now, yes, my main focus is Facebook, but I am starting to venture out on the other platforms. And yeah, Mark is on. I'm reading your comment. I'm going to read a couple comments here. Amazing advice on point, 5 new pieces of content and 5 groups. Yes, let's start a new hashtag. Hashtag 5 and 5. So yeah, I mean, I just kind of came up with that on the fly just because I made so many mistakes in the past couple months and I'm paying that price. So yeah, guys, I would say, guys, homework, anybody that's been following me, you know, has been on this live. I've got 7 people on now. Thanks for hopping on. You might want to catch the replay. I've got some value for you. So guys, homework for you Sunday night for all my network marketing people that like to advertise online. Sunday night, create 5 pieces of content, maybe 1 video and 4 posts. Share in 5 groups, guys, on Monday, and then maybe tweak those posts Monday night and maybe use them again in 5 different groups Tuesday, guys. You got to do something different. Stop recycling those posts. Stop being a spammer. And you guys are going to notice a huge change in the way Facebook is treating you. If you follow my 3 tips today, number 1, be social, start doing emotions, and comment below if you guys are going to do that on people's posts. And then tip number 2 today, create your own content. Stop sharing crazy videos. Start creating your own with your own hashtag, by the way, at the bottom of those. And tip number 3 is stop spamming groups. And that's pretty much all I had today, guys. I got on here kind of unannounced. It's just been a minute since I've done a live on my page, but I will be going back to regularly scheduled lives, hopefully this week. Hopefully I plan on doing a weekly live where people know when I'm going to get on, so I can get, you know, more eyes on me live, so I can answer some questions and whatever you guys want to talk about. So with that said, guys, my name is Shelly. Hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday night. I'm going to get back to working on all my domains that I just bought, my website I'm working on, and everything else that I do, because I think big, guys. And that's the way you got to do it too. Oh, hey, Nadia, Vanessa, I'll do some shout outs. Linda, Jeff, Susan, Mark. I already said your name a couple times. We will see you tomorrow on the webinar at 2 o'clock Eastern, by the way. I have a Rye, and then of course Anthony, saw you hop on earlier, and Crystal, I know that you were on at the beginning, and Nicole, I see you on there too. Sorry guys, the comments got bumped up. With that said, guys, if you are going to be on tomorrow's webinar with Branding University, 2 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Mountain, where I'm located, if you guys want to know more information about that, send me a message and I will get you that registration. It's all about branding yourself, guys. That's what we're all about. That's what I'm about. So with that said, guys, what I say on all my lives, if you don't believe what we're saying, you can watch what we do. Till next time, have a good night.